Here's another flight and discussion on the RC ERA C123 helicopter. Of all the RC ERA helicopters I've flown, this specific model, has the best controllability. It is very smooth and feels rock solid, even with the stock transmitter. And I really like this helicopter. The tail fenestron simulation is fantastic, and it's just a beautiful helicopter, beautiful model that they've built. The flight times are shorter than your C189 and C190, or the C187 or the C186. These smaller guys are flying for about 15 minutes. The C189 is high, at about 16-17 minutes. The C190 I could do around 12 minutes, and that's because I think it's got a tail that's less efficient, although it has the same motor and the same gearing as the C189. The time you get from this helicopter is less than the C189, which is the MD500. This one here, it's on 3S instead of 2S. Has a lower capacity battery, but it's at 11 volts, 3S, at 400 milliamp hour. So it gets less time. This is probably around 8 minutes in a normal environment. This helicopter has optical flow here. You can't really turn it off, although talking to the factory, they were telling me that if you press this down and hold it, just like when it goes into it in the gyro leveling mode, this light starts blinking, and then the optical flow is off. I don't like to be in that mode while flying, so I'll just resort to having the optical flow sensor on at all times. This helicopter is really a lot more stable than the other ones, even with the optical flow sensor on. So you'll see. I'm going to turn her on. She's at the highest rate mode. Put the battery on. Clips in. Turn the helicopter on. Lights flashing. Ready to be bound. Clips in place. Let's take her here. Okay, bind. Lights go solid. Check the controls. You can see the pitch when I go right, left, and then you can also see it when I go forward, backwards, forward, backwards. Okay, so start her up. Take off. And as I mentioned on my previous review, this is a direct drive helicopter, 2 brushless motors. It doesn't have any gearing. No gears on the main, no gears anywhere. So let's go. You can feel the power compared to the other ones with the 3S. It's a small helicopter with 3S. And it does upside down flying, which I did as well. And I'm not really a fan of doing that on a scale helicopter. This is it in a slightly windy environment. Here. Wind coming towards me. You really have to take my word for it as its maneuverability and how solid it feels in my hands. Here's the police operation looking for the bad guys. Yeah. This is how she rolls. You can bring her low, very low. I have no issues. Low flying. And I'm going to take her and land her now. We're going to land somewhere safe. Woo! Fine. It's the ground effect that's not letting it. The wind generated by the blades kind of like throws her off. Let's give it a try. I also don't want to damage her. I like this helicopter a lot. There you go. Now let's take off again. Press the button, one button take off. Woo. Maneuver through the jungle. Come back and land.